If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, you should know about the 3 parts during any real estate transaction where negotiation can happen. I'm Gabriel Zachary, this is Kristina Zachary, we're San Antonio Realtor couple, and we're here to tell you about those 3 parts of the transaction.
So exactly, the first part that happens is actually before the transaction. I know that kind of maybe doesn't make sense, but once you're under contract for a home and your offer's been accepted, that's when the transaction happens. But the first part of negotiation is actually before you go under contract. So when you are looking for a home with your real estate agent, you find that home and you want to put in an offer. This is the perfect point where both the listing agent and the buyer's agent get together and they go over the terms that the seller's looking for and the buyer is looking for. And that's when we come to a good happy medium where everybody's happy and they both negotiated their sides, and they then want to go, okay, I like this, we're good to go. And that's when it goes under escrow into title.
So you got your offer accepted. Now you are in a transition period. Is called option period. During this option period, you have the right to back out from that contract without losing anything and without having any issues.
Without losing your earnest money.
Depending on the contract, of course, and
Yes.
if you're working with a good realtor. But if you want to know more details, you can reach out to us. But anyway, sticking to the option period. So during that option period, an inspection is scheduled. An inspection is when a professional and an inspector goes to a home and goes throughout the whole home or property and inspects it for any issues or any code violations or any red flags. So if anything pops up in the report that this inspector gives you, that gives you leverage to be able to renegotiate the terms that was in the original offer. Once the negotiation happens again, maybe you would ask for some repairs, maybe you would ask for some concessions, maybe everything with the home is perfect and then there's nothing to negotiate. But depending on the results of that inspection, then you negotiate, you reach another agreement, and then finally you go into the third stage where a negotiation could happen.
So yeah, just like Gabriel said, that is after, of course, after option period, you're going to wait for the appraisal to be scheduled. So the appraiser is going to come on their scheduled time and day, and they're going to walk all over all the property, and pretty much an appraisal report is the appraiser's opinion on the value of the home. So let's say you're under contract for a home for $400,000, and let's say the appraisal comes in and it's at $390,000. Now there's a $10,000 discrepancy. What are we going to do about that $10,000 discrepancy? So that's again when the agents meet up, we talk with our clients, the buyer's agent talks with the buyer, the listing agent talks with the seller, and they go, what are we going to do? And that's when they come to terms again and try to find a happy medium where everybody can work together and to get this thing done and to get it closed and funded.
So to sum it up, there's 3 things that you need to know about. The offer. In order to put a good offer, you need to talk to your realtor or real estate agent, and you need to make sure that the realtor understands the market and tells you a little bit about the market so you can put a competitive offer that gets accepted. Once your offer is accepted, that's the option period. That's when you schedule your inspection. An inspection is when an inspector goes to a home and takes a look at a home and gives you a report, lets you know what's up with the home or if everything is good. And finally, the appraiser. The appraiser is a professional who comes to the property and evaluates the price, gives you an estimate of how much it could go for. These are the 3 most important things. As I mentioned, I'm Gabriel Zachary. This is Kristina Zachary. We're San Antonio Realtor couple. And if you want to know anything more, you can reach out to us.
And our number is 210-504-5301. And you can visit our website as always. We can talk, text anytime. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.